You and your friends decided to hike in the rolling hills of Virginia for an escape from the mundane. The lush greenery and misty air promised a perfect weekend, or so you thought. It was late afternoon when you veered off the beaten path, drawn by an unsettling yet compelling whisper that seemed to dance on the breeze, beckoning you deeper into the dense woods. You felt a chill run down your spine, but the thrill overshadowed the fear. Little did you know, legends echoed through these hills, tales of a banshee, a wailing spirit that foretold death. As you climbed higher, the sun dipped below the horizon, shadows lengthening ominously. Your friends laughed and joked, but you couldn't shake off the feeling that you were not alone. "Did you hear that?" you asked, but they simply rolled their eyes, dismissing your unease. Suddenly, a piercing scream sliced through the air, freezing you in place. It wasn't human, yet it resonated with pure terror. You glanced at your friends, their laughter extinguished, replaced by a shared anxiety. You felt a compulsion to follow the sound deeper into the woods. "Let's get out of here," one of your friends urged, their voice trembling. But you felt drawn. It was as if the wailing was a part of you now, calling for something long forgotten. "Just a little further," you insisted, adrenaline surging through your veins. You remember the stories. Every scream marked a soul lost, a dire warning to those who dared disturb the peace of the restless. As darkness enveloped the woods, your friends refused to go on. "You're losing it," they said, panic creeping into their voices. "This isn't a joke." In that moment, confusion turned to desperation. You needed them to stay with you. "If you just like this video, maybe I'll turn back," you urged half-jokingly, trying to mask your fear. Yet, even as you asked for their support, the chilling reality of your situation began to sink in. The wailing was getting louder, more insistent, intertwining with your heartbeat. Then, it happened. Through the dense foliage, you caught a glimpse of something white, its figure obscured but unmistakable. It was the Banshee, a vision of sorrow and rage. Instinct kicked in, and you turned to run, but the ground seemed to shift beneath you, roots tangling around your ankles like grasping hands. You screamed for your friends, but the world around you spiraled into a maelstrom of darkness and despair. You stumbled forward blindly until the scream returned, echoing in your ears. It transformed from a warning to a dirge, a lament for souls bound to the earth. Just as you felt yourself give in to the shadows, you heard your friends' frantic calls, yet they seemed distant, as if they too were being swallowed by the darkness. In a moment of clarity, you realized that not all screams can be escaped. You clutched the pendant around your neck, a gift from your grandmother, a protective charm passed through generations. But you feared it might not be enough. As the wailing intensified, the stench of despair coiled around you, your vision blurring, and the last thing you saw was the face of the Banshee, gleaming white in the abyss, eyes locking onto yours, promising that you were never meant to return. You may just be another voice in the hills, another layer to the legend. So remember, not every hike ends with a sunset. If you dare to search for the truth, you may discover something you wished you hadn't. The woods are always listening, and sometimes, when the moment is right, they will choose to speak back. Would you still wander those hills again? Think carefully before your next adventure. Subscribe if you want to explore where legends meet the living. But remember, some tales are better left untold.
Dark Tales. Subscribe now.